Hello all. So today we're going to go ahead and use that autism data that we went ahead and were able to like about 450 more genes to it. And then we're going to add that to our pathology database and then to the dashboard, the non-associated Epstein-Barr virus pathologies, to see if there's some kind of similarity between some of the genes and other pathologies. All right, so we'll go ahead and go to our desktop. This is where I store the files, the all pathologies one, this one. And then we'll go ahead and just use the last, our markdown. This is the one where we were able to get a little bit more genes by gene bank accession ID. So now we'll go ahead and add these genes to our pathology database, and then to tableau for the non-associated EBV pathologies. And so let's go ahead and just import that data. It's going to be this one right here. So we can actually just run everything to, it's not going to take that long, so we'll just do that. We just want the data merged symbols, so that one's data 3. Okay. Data set. We need to import the pathologies database. Path. Let's go ahead and go to that location. It's going to be this one right here. It's the latest one. We'll go ahead and copy it as a path. And then we will select this, go up to this magnifying glass, select in selection. We're going to change the backward slashes for the forward slashes. For the forward ones. Okay. Okay, great. And then we actually don't need this part, so we'll go ahead and cut this part out. And we'll add it here. Pathology DB, we're going to name this. But let's put that in quotations. Equals true. That's about it. But we're going to set the path to, set working directory to path. And then this is a chunk that we don't, val equals true, but include equals false, so we don't share the location. And then we'll just copy this and paste it. And then this one will put true, eval equals false. And then we'll just put Okay, and we did leave a link right here in the top, I believe it was. That's just to the genes. Okay, we didn't leave one. We'll just get it quick, but let's learn the cannot change working directory in set path. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I ran this one. I wasn't supposed to. Okay. We'll go ahead and put the warning equals false, so it doesn't display that. And let's just go to the Google Sheets location. It's this one, so I'll just go to that one. And we'll share it. Copy the link. We'll put it on this one. Over here, let's look at the column name. Okay, and now let's look at the column names of data 3. Okay. So we have the gene ID. We don't care about having the gene bank accession number. Then we know what the study ID is because it's in the name. So we want these. We want to have all of these. We're going to have to import the ensembl ID also. So the ensembl database as well, so that we can add the ensembl IDs. So we'll go ahead and make another path 2. And then let's go to that location. It is right here. You can get it from this GSC series ID. I'll go ahead and put it right there. Go to the magnifying glass. It's already selected, so we'll go right there. And we'll just run that again. Okay, great. And now we don't need this part. So we'll cut it. And then we'll paste it here. And then we'll run that one. Oh, oops, because we didn't set the working directory. And we also didn't run this. So we're going to do the same thing. Let's put include equals false, but we're going to run it. And then we'll go ahead and put Control-C copy, Control-V paste. We're going to put include equals true and eval equals false. And this is going to just be path to. Okay, we don't run this one. We ran this one already, so now we can run this one. Let's do the warning equals false. I think I have this in my Google Path, so I'll just go ahead and make a. We need ensembl IDs, and we have it already. Okay. and see where it's at. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so I'll just share this. And then let's run this again. Let's control this here. We can close this magnifying glass. And then let's go ahead and merge. Let's use what we need though. Let's look at the column names. Okay, so gene ID and gene name. Gene ID is what we need. Ensembles are merging on the gene name. And then we don't need anything else from it. So we'll just keep the first two columns. Wait, I'll just put head. Ensemble 2. Now we're going to merge that with our data 3. We'll call this data 4. Merge. Let's do the ensemble 2. Data 3 by dot x equals gene name by dot y equals. Let's look at it real quick. It's gene ID with a capital G. Okay, let's look at that one. Let's do page table data 4. So we have the gene name, the gene ID. This one had so many samples, so we only want the fold change values. So we'll go ahead and so let's go and write this one out also because we could use this as our database, but I want to separate this by fold change for this gene. Wait, actually this is just, yeah, so this will be the database that goes into Tableau. Yeah, we can go ahead and keep that, that's fine. Let's write this one out. Because we're only going to use the data. I guess we will be adding the top genes to the database. We'll have to go back to that file though and get it. So we'll write this to CSV. It'll be data 4, autism, gene IDs, 538 by 10.csv. The names equal false. We'll write it out here. But then I want to also, let's put eval equals false too. Let's of this. Okay. Actually, we're already in this file, so we don't have to do anything to it. So it's already there. That's where we're at. So it already wrote it there. We could just check. This is where we're working at. This is what we just did. 2:16 p.m. 2:16 p.m. Right there. All right. So now we do need to make a path though to the top genes to add it to the pathology database. To the we need to get that folder. Include equals false. We're going to make another path. Path through. Go up to this one. That's this one right here. And we want the folder, the file that's top gene. This. Wait, actually, let's go back. Maybe we do. I think we. No, we don't have all the. So we'll go back up here. The top genes is actually only in this one. And it's going to be. Okay, so we have the mile, the language, and the savant. So we want, okay. So we'll just copy this one. We're just saving the path. Let's go back to here and select this and then put the backslash. Right, we don't want the backslash. We want the forward. I think it is. Yeah. Okay, great. Now we can cut this one and we're going to want the mild and the language. And then we're just going to copy this and paste it, and we don't even need to include, we'll just put eval equals false. We're not going to run this one. Let's control C. We'll run this one though. But let's get the other folder names. So we wanted the mild one. Copy this. And then we also want the language one. Okay, control C, let's run that. Oh, Oh, I forgot to set the working record. Let's do that. It's path 3. Oh, I forgot to put the quotation marks right here. Warning to be false. And now we'll control hosting. Get rid of this now, the magnifying glass. And now let's go ahead and look at the column names. Here, the savant 20. So we have the gene bank accession ID, but we don't have the gene ID yet. We're gonna go ahead and make a list of this by GBACC. Okay, so let's go ahead and on list 20. Okay. So on list 20, and then we'll go back to this data 4. Okay. Which savant 20 by GBACC percent in percent data 4 by GBACC, and then we'll do the mild list 20. Pretty much the same thing. Which mild 20 by GBACC and data 4 by GBACC, and then language. Which 20 by GBACC percent in percent and data 4 by GBACC. Oh, dang. Okay, let's look at these. We can get rid of these too. New data available. Oh, that's weird. And then wild list 20, nothing available. Language list 20, nothing available. Oh, wow, that's super weird. Which... Oh, let's do data 4 by 20. I heard it wrong, I believe. Ugh, still nothing. All right. Well, that's weird. It should have it. Okay, let's go. Let's look at what we're working with. GBACC. And data 4. Huh. Let's look at the structure. Apparently this isn't working. Structure of data 4. And the structure. Okay, so we want 20 bar GB ACC. Character. Well, it should be in that list, so I'm not sure why it's not showing. GB. Let's see. Maybe they're not in this list because they didn't have a gene name on it. Oh, that's too bad. Because there were 40,000 gene big accession IDs, and then we were only able to find 538 of them. And then data 4 only has even less. It has 140. So all right. Then let's not keep the ensemble one. I guess the data 3 is better because we have more genes to work with. And then if it has an ensemble ID, great. But if not, so then we should see, I'm always used to merging it, but I think I just want to join it. So if they do have it, it'll add it, but if not, not to worry. So then, okay, so let's go to the internet and ask but keep all the variables to the left or right and join. All right, let's see what it says. Left join, merge, all.x equals true. Okay, looks like we just have to put this parameter in there and make sure that we merge it by the other data. So let's just keep all the gene IDs, but do a left join in the merge. All gene ID in the ensemble ID if they are available. So we'll just do that. Let's just cut this one out. Okay. By the ensemble ID, so as possible, it looks when we combine the top genes with ID we have with ensemble ID by GB ACC because we didn't merge to find the gene ID, that there may not be any gene symbols for our top genes. So we will just add it to Tableau. Detroit, stop it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go back to our data 3, and we're going to call it data file. Merge, we're going to do data 3, and then we're going to merge it with ensemble by dot x by equals by dot x equals, okay, so all dot x equals true, by equals ID, all dot x equals true, but how do I, if they don't have the same ID? By, okay, by dot x equals by dot y equals, all dot y equals true. I might have to say all dot x equals true. By dot x equals gene name, right? Oh, it's ensemble 2. Ensemble 2 gene name, all lowercase, underscore between. Ensemble 2. Okay, so this one's actually gene ID by dot 1 equals gene underscore name, all lowercase, by dot x true, all. Wait, hold on. All dot y equals true. Okay. All dot x equals true. I'll just see if that works. Data 5, it looks like it has 2 more then. That's, let's see what happened here. A lot of genes don't have an ensemble ID, so let's see, that looks like that's what happened. Wait. Session ID, it should have retrieved this list. Let's go and look up at the, okay, so we did read these in. Okay. and some were blank. I'm not sure why they didn't merge on the gene bank accession either. Weird. Okay. All right. So data 5 seems to have. So we do have the gene IDs. I'm not understanding why there's 2 extra rows. A lot of these aren't the top genes either. So I'm just gonna see. Let's just combine the Savant 20, language 20, and wild 20. In a feature describing where it fits in for gene type. Autism as mild language or thought. 20 by source of autism type mild language 20 by language somewhat 20 by type somewhat and then all top 260 row by them mild 20 language 20 savant 20 page table wall top 260 and then let's see, there's a lot of sample. Not all of these will fit in Tableau, that's why we have to just use the full change in mean values. Okay. Okay, good. Let's see if we can just take these top gene list. We're just gonna be top. All top gene 60. 60 by GBA. Let's do the unique ones. Where? Oh. Let's do NA.strings and run all these again because I don't. Because I want to put not is .na. Let's just run that first, but okay, we're gonna use the because none of these are showing up as innate because we didn't set it when we read in these files. So we'll go right back here. we're going to put na.strings. Well, I'll just copy this. Add it. Control V copy, Control V paste. Alright, let's go ahead and run that. And let's just run everything below it. All top genes, let's see. How is it though? Not is dot in A. Oh, that was the other one. Okay. Top gene list. Okay, let's see it. Well, it should have had the NAs removed. Wait a second. Why is top 60 130 variables? Wait a second. Not is dot in A. Okay, hold on. Not is dot in A. Wait, top gene list. No. Okay. Top gene list. So there's a little bit less than 60. We'll just make that our list. Let's see if those are in our database. Data 5. Okay. Let's just see first. Data 5. Accession in which 0. There's 0 in there, so none of our top genes are in this. So we're not going to use that. We can't add the top genes to the pathology database, so we're not going to. Data. autism data provided gene symbols. Okay, so Control S, save this. The Tableau, we will be adding this to Tableau, but we're gonna write out the data 5. So we'll go ahead and write out, we'll put eval equals false. And we're gonna just data autism 40 by 10 ensemble where that means false. Okay. We'll go to the Tableau dashboard for this. And we'll give a link to it. It's gonna be not that one, it's this one right here. I'll go to this one. And it's done loading. Okay, here we go. Copy the link. I'll paste it and I'll knit it. Okay. Let's knit this. It's knitting. Let me go. I'll put that in the details. And then the RPub document. Well, this is you cannot. Oh, that's all. Because there are none with symbols. But to get symbols, of which none on top to them. And I'm going to have ensemble IDs. Okay, we'll save that. And then we'll just publish. I already published this. It should be republished. Why is it doing that? This is weird. Okay. button. All right, so looks like this will actually be the one. I'm gonna copy and paste into the detail. All right, we're gonna go to the Tableau one to work on it. So we can close out of this one. Yeah. And then we're here, so we're gonna go to the Tableau one. I had coffee, so I actually have to pee. So I'm gonna just open this up real quick because it'll probably take a while. And I'm gonna go into the restroom real quick. So let's see the Tableau workbooks. This one is our whole workbook. Let's see if it opens because it takes a while to load. We didn't do anything new to the pathology database, so we don't have to reload that one. But we are going to add a new data set. I'm just going to add it to the other Tableau dashboard. Okay, that's going to take a little bit. All right, let's see. Oh, we got it up and running. Now we're just gonna look. This is what we have associated Epstein-Barr virus associated pathologies. But we want to go to the other dashboard of non-associated pathologies. The last one we added was the ICC genes, intrahepatic cholangiocarcinoma. We're just waiting. We're gonna squeeze in this autism data. There is some space at the bottom, but it doesn't let you see it because we made it large. So what's going to happen is we're going to have to rearrange some of this stuff. So we'll go ahead and do that. In fact, all of these use, actually the fibromyalgia doesn't use it uses the ensemble. Yeah, see for that one. We should really change this fibromyalgia one so that we can merge it by gene symbol. We can do that if we just go into the fibromyalgia data and add in the ensemble and then join it with that. But we might run into that problem again with not having any matches. So, I mean, we can join them as well. But, I mean, we should be able to, though, just look here and then have the gene show up. Because, look, it still is showing the gene. So, we're good. We don't really have to do that. But if we did want to make room and get rid of this gene ensemble one, then we could add it by gene name. So we'll just wait. We'll go ahead. Yeah, I guess we'll have to narrow some of these because we're just gonna put it right underneath Lyme disease. We haven't even had it. It'll be fine. Okay. I have space right now. Let's go to our data source. I'm just waiting for it. But I'll do it again. Let's add in our autism data set. And we want this one. I'm just waiting for it to. Unfortunately, we ran out of room here, so we're going to copy that file. Alright, looks like it's showing it right here. Gene name is what we want to merge it on. I pressed it, but it's still running some other commands. And then this one is going to be by Gene. There's not any of those ones. Oh, maybe it is this one. It's this one. Okay, Gene lady. I'll select it. I'll select it. Alright, let's make a new sheet. Detroit. Detroit! Shut it. Okay, this one's gonna be autism. Autism. Not top genes. Only genes for human genes. Big accession induce. Okay, so we'll add the gene ID. And then we'll just add savant to healthy, discrete, language to healthy. All these are going to be discrete. So it just gives the number. Well, these are all the full changes. Let's just call it full. Let's rename it and say it's full change. Okay, wait. Do the healthy mean, discrete, discrete. Discrete. Mild. Discrete. let's put that too many. All right, so this is all we're gonna add. We're just gonna expand these columns so we can see the whole name. All right. Now we're gonna go to this dashboard. Let's make sure this pathology data is the latest one with intrahepatic. Yes, I see it right here. So now we're gonna go ahead and add that sheet we just made of the as soon as it shows autism, just drop it in here. We're going to go ahead and make it a floating. Move it to that bottom right corner that we made space for. And we'll resize it. So we have to move it up a little bit so we can resize it. And then we can move it back down. Let's go back to that sheet though, because we should add the ensemble ID too. So not all of them have it. But we'll go ahead and save that. Let's save it. Export it. We're going to export the packaged workbook and we'll name it as the 6th version. Added autism. Let's see. Now let's go ahead and once that's done, we'll save it to Tableau Public. Alright, let's just wait for this. It could be a little while. Poor Detroit. Oh, poor Detroit. Oh, yeah, this oh, that's just a moaning boy right there. Oh, let's go. Some other dashboards too. As soon as we save this one, and compare the gastrointestinal tract one with the associated pathologies. Oh, that's weird. It stopped sharing. No. It is sharing. It's just that it switched to my Windows for some weird reason. I don't know what that's about. Okay. See what's going on. It's always time for them to eat. I made some meal prep. I always get a bunch of stuff from all these. It's affordable. It's starting to get really pricey though. Getting a little snack. They're little babies. They're spoiled little babies. They're so happy. They're so happy. Alright. So yeah, we can do that until this is done, so we can't make any dashboards right now. We can also make a sheet and using some of these plots for a different dashboard if we want to compare a gene across other genes. We could have a key. Probably. We'll explore that. How long have we been on here? An hour and 18 minutes. Okay, so we're just waiting for this to load. So much going on. There's so many sheets here. You select a couple of dashboards though that just show the Epstein-Barr virus associated pathologies for lymphomas, and then also for the gastrointestinal tract. We don't currently have mononucleosis data set because that would have been nice, but it's in microRNA, which is basically the stuff they use to knock out genes once they find it. A gene that's a target gene in a pathology. They use its microRNA to bind to itself and prevent itself from being made into a protein at the ribosome. Or translation. It could be transcribed, prevents from translating into a protein. Where do we have that? It is in here, right here. microRNA. Yeah, see this one? Oh yeah, I had to manually go out and get all of that. True, so we could probably just get it. Maybe we could find another mononucleosis data set that's Epstein-Barr virus associated, and then go ahead and use that one instead. Do like a quick analysis. See if there's hush it. All databases, mononucleosis. Oh, it's not letting me look it up. What the heck? What do you mean? Maybe it knew that like there might be something inside. Inside. Yes. Do that. Wait. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not allowing me. You might know that the YouTube is live streaming. Let's see. Let's just do it. Just total RNA. Non-microsmall non-coding RNA expression. Why did this happen? Huh. I haven't even been sending that. I'm just using regular stuff to do my analysis. They're transparency bots. Alright, so here we are. We have it. It could be having to do with the live stream within. But let's look at how it works. Here's a multiple sclerosis gene. It's not in any of the autism. We can look at the gene expression, the Lyme disease, some virus. Yeah, a lot of these autism genes aren't in the data, so let's just click that again. Shit. Hmm. Let's just look at all the genes and see if they have VET3L. Hmm. So if they have any of these other genes. All right, there's some water genes. It's hard to look at many AC genes. Arch. Doesn't have ARHP. ERTC4. R Yes. I don't have that one either. Well, there's not many genes that are related here. Let's go into the tableau dashboard. Two. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Weird. Oh, they got one in uterine fibroid. Finally got a gene. Well, something. Oh, wow. Let's go to the yeah. That's one. Healthy mood. Right here. I'm wondering if we can make one type in. Let's look for that real quick. Type your key. Soldier. All right, let's go to the dashboard. Objects. Add a text object. Key in G. Loading. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Edit text, format text object, floating order, deselect, movement, comment. Floating order, edit text, format text object. Okay, so I don't really think this is going to be what it said. If your dashboard already has a tablet generated legend, objects P, bottom left body for set text, type text object to the desired location, and the text editor appears, type your key. Oh, that's not what I wanted. User, within key instead of scroll. Oh, in Tableau. Google Scholar.google.com Scholar. Springer.com article. Oh, that's where it's retrieving. Okay. Add to filters. Drag the dimension you want to search onto the filters shelf. Show filter. We click the filter. Select show filter. Click the drop down arrow on the filter card on your dashboard. Hover over one card mentioned inside. Add to filters. Easiest method. Best for directly turning an existing list into a searchable drop-down list. Add to filters. Drag the dimension you want to search onto the filter shelf. Okay. Filter shelf. All right. Wild card. Contain, include all those. Search from list. Hold on, let me see what this is. Drag the dimension you want to search onto the filter shelf. Show filter. Right click the filter pill and select show filter. Show filter. Right click it. Right click it. It says right click though. Show filter. Okay. Now, right click the filter on select show filter. Change to wild card. Click the drop down arrow on the filter card on your dashboard. Hover over wild card match and select it. Click the drop down arrow on the filter card on your dashboard. On your dashboard, edit Edit filter, refilter, apply to worksheets, format, custom tile, edit tile, multiplies list. Wildcard match. Is that what it said? Click the drop down arrow on the filter corner dashboard, hover over wildcard match. Select it. You just put it in the text box and instantly filter the view instead of scrolling. I want to add this back to the dashboard. Show. Wildcard match. Let's go to the dashboard. Let's move that. So how do I set our order? Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Change the drop down on the filter corner dashboard, hover over wildcard match and select it. You can now type a keyword in the text box and say filter it instead of scrolling. Show. Wait, click. Huh. Gene cards ID. Apply to worksheets. Ah. Sure. Would show you where to search. I'm just not sure why it's not. Objects. Add a filter. Add a filter. Loading. Hmm. Okay. So I don't really think this did anything. I'm not really sure about this pathology key either. I mean, I see the text box here, but I don't know where it's going to show to search. So I'm not really sure how that's going. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not really sure. So we'll just save it. And then we'll add it to Tableau Public again. Hmm. Well, we don't really have any time to make any more sheets. But let's save this to Tableau Public. So now that's done. Let's command. Media mild. I change where we can use autism as a filter because the scrolling gene takes forever. We also kept the regular filters as well. I mean, if we look at plots, we can look at the full change. We can do like some bar line plots. Maybe clusters. It's been a while since I looked at these. And the show me plots. It's all connected. I can add different features. Yeah. So we can add a full change one. Okay, and put that on. But I'm not sure how that's gonna work with, because you can't really, I mean, it would be with one gene across all studies. So I'm not sure if it will allow me to use all the genes and then put just one feature for the gene in each as a bar, and then you can just use the key to look at that gene across all the studies as a bar chart. I don't really think the line chart would be good. Let's keep it. So I think NCBI blocked me because the BioC manager for Bioconductor, I ran it a few times earlier to get these autism genes, and that's why they blocked me. So that's the only script that I use. Otherwise, everything's all manual. And they restrict a bunch of for different reasons. But usually it's because they're scared of somebody taking their data. A bot. I have to clear my cache. But I already have all my user IDs and whatnot saved, so I don't want to do that. I don't see. Hmm. I thought I already saved it. You just want to save it, right? Okay. I'm just trying to figure out why it's. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Let's see, we could filter it by this. Should be able to. Okay, but there's nothing in any of the data with that. Nothing in that one either. Wow. Hmm. Oh, look at this gene. It's a little bit upregulated in these ones. Chromosome 11, coil domain containing. Yeah. Hmm. All right, cool. That's it. So let's see if we can do anything with another sheet. It's just that, it really takes a while. We'll just explore something real quick. Um, let's add. Oh, let's go here. We'll add the gene ID. And then we'll add. Whew. Let's add the CHL means. That's great. Um, CHLEBB means. That's great. And then the CHLEBB HIV means. Oh, let's make this the screen also. And then we're going to show me, and we can have a little bar plot. Have this one. Use measure, dimension. Measure. Okay, there's the measure. Now is this a dimension? Got dimension. That is a okay, I think we need to do this. Oh, actually, we need to flip it. Hold on. No. All right, let's see if we can do. Choose for me. Let's remove all these ones. Exclude. Antibody 6 months. That's in the Lyme disease one. I did not add those. Hmm. Some. Okay. Oh, huh. Antibodies, that's a Lyme disease comparison to It's taking way too long. Way too long. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream. All right, that's it for today. We added the Tableau dashboard, and that's pretty much it. We were exploring Tableau, but it's just taking way too long. Have a good one.